Hey, I thought I'd show off the new phone and also talk about something I'm going to be trying to do throughout the first quarter. I got this phone for $240. It's called the LG V60. It's got a Snapdragon 865, uh, headphone jack, SD card slot, pretty much everything you'd want. I played for about 2 hours today over at my kitty sitting job, and I had no heating problems at all, which is insane because if you watched those streams before, you know it became a slideshow after a period because the heat management in that phone was really bad. This doesn't have that problem at all. So I spent most of today and yesterday setting everything up. Tonight's kitty sitting stream, I set up pretty much all of these games. I set up RetroArch, I set up Pinnacle of Combat, Otherworld Legends, set up Dolphin, Aether SX2, which is really impressive because I can run pretty much every game in there provided that the emulator can run it itself. All these games run great. I set up PSP, I set up Dreamcast, I set up Tales of the Rays, Final Fight LNS Ultimate, Streets 2X. The Bloodstain port is actually pretty nice too. I'll probably do a video on that at some point. So I've got a 512 gig micro SD card in here, so it won't be out of space anymore. That was the other problem with the old phone is there was no expandable storage, so I couldn't really do much with it. I had to keep deleting things, which I'm sure, as you know, is pretty annoying. Apparently, this phone was like $800 when it came out. It's only like a year and a half old, but LG, the makers of this, the manufacturers of this, they went out of the phone business, but they went out with a bang. And this has like pretty much everything I really needed. Um, Ironically, I paid about 300 for the Pixel 4a. I bought that with the first stimulus check money. Second one I spent on upgrading the computer. So I wanted to tell you guys about the plan. This is something that I'm going to be working on piecemeal. This is admittedly a big ask. However, if I do receive support, what this will go towards is basically upgrading every aspect or every facet of my content creation equipment. Right now, the plan is to sell the old phone at some point. I'm not sure the best way to do that. I still have some crap to get off there, but I probably will put it up on eBay. Past that point, I want to use that money to get a GTX or RTX 3060. Once I get that, the plan is to sell the 2060 that's in the computer right now that you guys see all the videos from. And that would basically fund a PS5. That would basically fund a bundle for the PS5, or maybe like 80 to 90% of it. So probably throughout the next few months, I'm going to have a donation incentive. I'm going to have some incentives if people want to. People don't really seem to want to deal with incentives. They seem to just want to support me. You guys know I spend the money wisely. What I'll be trying to do is try to fund the RTX 3060. Once I get that, then I'll basically just be able to sell my 2060 and then just get a PS5, and then I'll pretty much be content creation future proof. I know my mobile stuff is not as popular. There's a good reason for that. The quality was bad, it would throttle a lot, the heat was bad, and now none of that is a problem at all. So there's a couple of games on here that I'll be doing. I'll be doing more Pinnacle of Combat again. Uh, Main reason I stopped playing that game was because I could barely run it for like more than, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes before it started overheating. um, Admittedly, there haven't really been that many updates on it, but I've been so out of playing it for a long time. I still have a bunch of campaign to do and stuff. So I'll probably be doing videos of those as well, of those dailies as well. Otherworld Legends, I plan to do some commentated runs for that. Um, PGR is not working at the moment. It doesn't work with either of my controllers, and I don't have the slightest idea why. I wanted to get back into that game, but if the controller doesn't work, I have zero interest in playing it. So I don't think I'll be doing anything more with that game for the time being. Aether SX2, I'll be doing a lot of videos of games that I grew up with running on the emulator with the perfect settings and stuff. that's the most time-consuming thing of doing all the tech support to get the games working properly. I haven't really been able to get all of that done yet, but when I do, that will be coming soon as well. Um, the My Hero Academia game is pretty cool. That might actually replace PGR for me, so I'd probably just might just play that, Pinnacle, and then KOF All Star, which is pretty much just auto clear at this point because my account is I've invested a lot into that game. I kind of wanted to try that. I haven't watched any of the source material, but it seems like it's a pretty solid game. I need to get Mantis Gamepad Pro working for it. Besides that, the rest of this stuff is mostly just emulation. If you have any requests for emulation, you can go ahead and let me know, and maybe I'll get around to it when I can. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to be posting a donation link during my streams so that hopefully within the next few months, I know it's admittedly a big ask, but what I'm trying to do here is sell the old phone, and that will take off like $230 off it, and then I would only need to raise like 500 or so to just buy one off eBay. I'm not gonna bother trying to get it for MSRP. Seems like the PS5 is actually getting easier to get. I've noticed that a lot of the sites that Wario64 posts about with the bundles, like they're staying up for a couple hours now. So I might actually end up getting a bundle for the PS5, but if not, we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, if anyone would like to help, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll get a donation total up when I can. It's going to open up a lot of new avenues for the streams and the channel in general. Just having uh, more content to do. I've always wanted to get into mobile emulation, but my last phone was just not powerful enough to record it. It had a lot of problems and stuff, and now I no longer have space issues too, which is a very big deal as well. I got all my music on here. I can probably start watching shows on my kitty sitting job and stuff. It's a great boon. I can see why this phone was worth $800 when it came out. But yeah, those are my plans. I hope to have this done by March. It depends on a number of factors. My friend might be able to help me, which might expedite the process, but I'm kind of trying to not count on him because he's had personal stuff that's made it so he has not been able to help me. So if I can get help from you guys, that'd be greatly appreciated. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Later on, there'll be some gameplay from the phone itself. I actually have an HDMI to USB-C adapter coming within the next few days. So at that point, I will be streaming from the phone when I'm at home instead of just at my neighbor's house for my cat servant job. So look forward to that. Until then, I probably will just wait. Thanks for watching.